gets so much leverage, he gets so much push off that back foot that he punches through you and not at you.
Here we go, round 11.
That's why he's so effective and has so much power in it.
6 minutes of boxing action left to determine the featherweight champion of the world. Manny Pacquiao from the Philippines. The whole country looking in tonight to watch their national hero officially get the world title. Marquez from Mexico City. Wanted to be an accountant, you know.
Well, he's going to be counting money after tonight if he wins this fight. He's in for some big, big money down the road. Either fighter is in for a fight at least over $1 million with Eric Morales. I would say probably in the $1.5, $2.5 million range possibly.
That's like 13 million pesos right now. You know?
So these next two rounds could be $1 million rounds.
I know, everything on the line.
A lot of money on the line.
Well, Freddie Roach wanted his fighter to go in 1-2, 1-2, but he's having to, every time he throws something, he gets countered. We're in the 11th round, and Marquez really impressive the way he came back from almost being out in the first round. Now, if you're a judge, it's hard to give a decision away when a guy's been down 3 times on the canvas. You know?
If you're scoring them by rounds like you're supposed to, you know, you'll forget about what happened in that first round.
He really dug a big hole for himself if he's able to come back from that.
Well, it's hard to know how they're going to score it, though. These last 2 rounds may be the determining factor.
The Pac-Man
it almost seems
trying
like
to land that big left all night.
Almost seems like both fighters are conserving a little bit for that last round. But as we get towards the end of the round, they'll come again probably. You think it's going to be a slow round? Somebody's going to take a round off?
We got a minute left in this round.
And they start fighting.
Pacquiao just missed a big left. It's like you have a clock in your head.
You know, Marquez never has established that body attack. It looked like he was going to in the middle rounds, and then all of a sudden he just laid off of it. I think he's done himself a disservice by not going to the body. Pacquiao's open to the body, but you know, it's hard to go to the body also when you know that there's a chance a guy will land a big left-hand bomb on you.
Manny Pacquiao said when he was younger, he sat around watching videotapes of the greats, Joe Frazier, Larry Holmes, George Foreman. He liked the heavyweights. Don't we all? But this is fun to watch these featherweights battle for the world title. Pacquiao can't catch him. Final 10 seconds. Pacquiao flailing away. We're going to go to 12 rounds, Mr. Larry Lester. 1 round for all the marbles, all the money, the world championship on the line. Both corners saying you got to go. It's go time for 3 minutes here in Las Vegas, Nevada. The champion, his title, in danger. Pacquiao landing the first hard shot. Back comes Marquez. Marquez throwing combinations. I think we're going to heat it up here, Lester.
They both know that the fight's on the line right here.
Everything they've worked for on the line right here. The big fights, the $1 million fights, all coming off this fight.
Neither fighter can take a chance here that they thinking that they're ahead and they can get this round away.
Good right hand from the champ. Pacquiao's had trouble finding the range. But one punch could decide it. And he's definitely got that punch, does Manny Pacquiao.
The last great battle between a Mexican and a Filipino here in Las Vegas 22 years ago, Rolando Navarrete lost his title to Bazooka Limon in a great fight. So here we are 22 years later with two great warriors from Mexico and one from the Philippines. What may be the fight of the year?
And it's got a rematch written all over it, like you said.
Although the beats demand for the winner to fight Eric Morales, you can't help but think that the public's going to demand a rematch here.
Once again, the champ counters. Half the round gone now. Neither fighter knowing how the decision will go.
I think you're getting ready to see the pace stepped up considerably here. Both fighters are going to start throwing.
Pac-Man hearing Manny from the Filipinos in the crowd. He came a long way. There's a good left from the champ.
And Marquez could very well be giving the fight away right here. This could be the determining round. He hasn't done anything this round to establish himself as the winner of the round.
All the effort's been from the Pac-Man. Maybe he's been over 57 seconds. He needs to get on it. Nacho, I don't know if he meant it sincerely, but he thought if he got this decision, it'd be a miracle.
And it may very well be a miracle to get the decision here.
45 seconds to go in this 12-round fight. What a fight it's been. For the first time the whole fight, the 12th round, the champion's nose is not bleeding. Go figure.
Isn't that amazing? Maybe he needs for it to bleed. Maybe he fights better when he is bleeding. All the crowd's on their feet for good reason. What a great fight.
20 seconds to go. I don't know.
I don't think anybody's going to ask for the money back tonight.
No.
Maybe some people lost their bets. It was pretty much a pick 'em fight. Which is going to end up exactly as that. Pretty much a pick 'em fight with the judges.
Those are what they scored that first round with 3 knockdowns, and that's it. Both fighters, hands in the air. What a great fight. Lived up to the billing and the hype.
You can pretty much make a case for either guy.
Jon Stewart scores it 115 to 110 for Pacquiao. Guy Jutra scores it 115 to 110 for Marquez. And Bert Clements scores the bout 113-113, a 3-way split. The bout is a draw. Both fighters keep their respective titles.
Okay. You know what happens now, Lester? Everybody sees what a great fight this was.
Manny, how do you feel about the decision?
Anong pakiramdam mo? Anong naisip tungkol sa desisyon na to?
Masama ang loob ko dahil dapat panalo ako sa laban.
I'm disappointed. I should have won this fight.
Did you think you were going to knock him out in the first round?
Sa tingin mo, nung unang round, patutulugin mo na ba?
Sa tingin ko pero wala nang oras eh. Naabutan, tatlong beses lang siya bumagsak.
That's what I thought, but there was not enough time. I know he went down 3 times, but there was not enough time.
So you were surprised how strongly he came back despite the knockdowns, despite the fact that he was bleeding in his nose and his mouth?
Nagulat ka ba na nakabawi pa siya kahit napabagsak mo, kahit na dumudugo yung ilong niya hanggang sa bibig?
Nakarecover nga siya dahil natigilan ko siya ng follow-up kasi yung paa ko sumakit nung 3rd round hanggang 4th round hanggang 8th rounds. Sumakit yung paa ko, hindi ako makagalaw ng mabilis. So nakabawi siya, hindi ako makagalaw.
Yeah, he wasn't able to move. Yes, he was able to recover because he couldn't move. I couldn't move because my foot was hurting on the 3rd and the 4th and the 8th round.
How did you hurt your foot?
Before...
Baka daw sumakit ang paa mo. Paano mo nasaktan ng paa mo?
May sakit na to nung nag-ensayo ko na 1 week before the fight. 2 weeks before the fight, masakit na.
2 weeks before the fight, during his practice, he hurt his foot already, and it was already hurting.
Na-slip ako na natapilok sa sparring.
Oh, he slipped and fell.
Do you take any solace from the fact that you got a draw in his territory, his hometown?
Nanidiskumpyaduhan mo ba na dahil siya nakakuha ng draw dito sa kanyang teritoryo?
Alam mo, dapat panalo ako sa laban eh. At siyempre, marami namang taong nakakita. So, saksi sila. So, lamang ako sa puntos eh.
You know, I should have won the fight. A lot of people saw it, and I'm ahead of points too.
You were supposed to fight Eric Morales. If you won this fight, since it's a draw, do you want to do a rematch?
Dapat lalabanan mo si Morales pag nanalo ka dito. Pero draw, sa tingin mo, gusto mo pa rin mag-rematch?
Yan ang magandang gawin para kung malaman ko sino talagang panalo sa dalawa. So, kailangan siguro mag-rematch. So, next time, wala na siguro itong sakit ng paa ko.
There should really be a rematch so they will know who really is the best between the two of us, who really is the winner between the two of us.
Thank you very much, Manny, for a terrific fight for all of our fans. Jim?